What is up, people, and welcome back to another video and the start of a new series. And I'm not actually too sure what to call this series yet, but it's going to be a series where I quiz F1 YouTubers. We're going to be getting different F1 YouTubers and different people from the Formula 1 community and sort of quizzing them on personal and F1 related questions just to get to know them a little bit more. And to kickstart this series, I am joined by Mr. Tom97HD.
Hello everybody, and once again back on Hayden's channel. Nervous because I'm not sure what to expect, as this is a new series. The questions are completely unknown, so things should be pretty interesting. This is basically going to be like almost like quick fire questions, but personal stuff. So it's going to be.
You're going to be confessing some stuff. You're going to be, you know, letting us know the deepest, darkest secrets. And you will be judged on how truthful you're being. So try. I mean, you don't have to answer everything, but we may judge you at the end of the day. So first question is, who is your favourite driver right now, currently on the grid?
I always say I don't have one, and I stick by that statement.
If you had to pick someone.
If I had to pick drivers that I like,
yeah,
I think Ricardo is top of the list. I just like him. He's just a good guy, smiles,
smiley chap,
full of laughs, especially, you know, when things go well for him. He's just, I'd love to go out and have a drink with him sometime. He just looks like an absolute geezer. I think another driver that I quite like, there's not a great amount. I used to like JB a lot. JB was, I like Alonso as well. I'd like to go meet him one day.
Okay.
And also, I think Sebastian could be pretty good.
Yeah.
Vettel, he could be a low-key underrated shout. And I think...
Alright. You don't have to name every driver on the grid, okay.
No, but it's like 3 or 4. I'm just giving you a few. But I said Ricardo's top of the list. Okay. Ricardo's like, yeah, I think I definitely want to meet him one day.
So you're a Ricardo fan, we get that, okay. You're a Ricardo fan.
Not a fan.
You're a Ricardo fan, okay, that's alright, we get that.
I'm neutral. I'm neutral.
Okay, what is your favourite ever track?
I've always said Spa.
Spa?
Spa is my favourite F1 track. I liked it more when it was the old bus stop, but I still love it. It's a brilliant track. If
you could go to any circuit on the F1 calendar, what would it be? Like to go watch a race?
Silverstone.
Silverstone.
Because I'm going this year.
Is that the only one? You know, is that the only reason? What about after Silverstone? So once you've gone there,
I think as bad a racing it provides, I'd love to go to Monaco one day.
Okay.
That'd be pretty cool. And yeah, Spa as well. But Abu Dhabi as well. That's like on the bucket list. You know, Amber Lounge, bit of that. But yeah, I think Silverstone aside, which is where I'm going this year, I think Monaco would be a proper sick one, especially if you can get in like the paddock and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. That'd be epic.
Are you only friends with Arava for the views?
No.
No. Are you sure? Positive. Okay, right.
I met him when he had 300 subscribers. Trust me. I don't know. It's just happened. We've known each other for 4 years, so yeah. YouTube wasn't a thing back then. Trust me.
Very defensive straight away there from Tom. What is your worst habit? Come on, you must have a habit.
I've got a few, but they're not really bad. A few years ago, like especially like 5 years ago, I used to really badly bite my nails.
Okay.
That's probably my worst habit in my lifetime. I still do. Well, I don't bite. Especially, I don't do it normally now. It's only when like if F1's
What did you do
it's
after?
Like a tense,
did you spit them out or did you eat them?
Both. Mainly spit them out. Mainly, but yeah, yeah. I don't know.
Right. Who's your celebrity crush?
Any of the Jenner sisters?
Any of the Jenners? Or even Bruce Jenner?
No, as in the female type.
Be his female now?
Nah. No, I think I'll just stick with Kylie and Kendall then, just to make it clear.
Okay.
Angelina Jolie as an outsider.
Angelina Jolie.
Outsider, yeah. Oh, she's just getting on a bit now, but in her prime.
Angelina, if you're watching this, Tom's interested, okay? So give us a call.
DMs are open, so... DMs are open, so...
Are you a scruncher or a folder?
What's that? I've never heard this term before.
With toilet paper, do you scrunch or do you fold?
Nah, folder, man. Always.
Fold. I don't get people who scrunch. Like...
Clean, man. Not clean. I fold, like literally bang on where you know you got those lines where the sheet ends, so perfect. Yeah, I'm very OCD for those sort of things though.
Who was the last person you unfollowed on social media?
don't really unfollow. That's the thing. I don't know, but I block a lot of porn accounts. Does that count?
That kind of does. Yeah, you get those quite a lot.
I generally, I don't. I think I'm followed like. You know, like when you just sort of, you know, you're just looking down your feed and you just see something all the time when it's constantly there, but it gets to a point where you're like not even reading it or you're not even paying attention to it anymore, and you're just like, why am I following this? So I don't know, maybe like one of them like F1, you know, like motorsport.com, like an autosport thing, like one of them sort of accounts. I think something like that. I don't know. I can't really remember, but probably something along those lines.
And you call yourself an F1 fan? You're ditching autosport and motorsport.com. Ah.
Not those two, but others that are just they'll probably say the news like a day late, and I'll be like, yeah, old news, bro. Out of here.
What's your least favourite channel?
Oh no. Is it specifically F1 YouTube or just YouTube as a whole?
I mean, any YouTube channel. I mean, you don't have to say if you don't want to, but you know.
I mean, this is a sort of a funny question because technically I'm subscribed to just those who I like, so I don't watch those who I dislike. So it's hard to say.
Surely you've come across and recommended where you've come across people's channels and you're just like, no.
I'd probably say just the prank community as a whole.
Okay. Yep, I can agree
Fake
with that.
prank community. Yeah, because I don't know. I don't really watch them. That's the thing. So obviously, you know, you got Sam Pepper, Fuzi, but
Prank Invaders. Or is
I
it
don't
Prank
know.
Invasion?
Like, just as a whole. Yeah. So just the prank community as a whole.
What do you hate most about being on YouTube?
I enjoy it. There's very few things I dislike. I think it's more of a thing of, I think YouTube gets very, how you feel in life affects how YouTube goes, if that makes sense. So if you're in a good spot in life, I think you enjoy it. I think you do well. You have a good time doing it. If you're not, I think that shows. I think doing YouTube in times when you're in a bad mood or struggling generally is like quite a struggle. I think also there was a time a few years ago, you know, like when you put a lot of hard work in and you don't get the benefit from it or it goes unnoticed, you get frustrated a lot. That's like another sort of underlying feeling, but it's hard to really say. I don't think you can get upset with YouTube. I think you can get burnt out or tired of it, but I think if you're doing it, I don't see any reason why you dislike it. At least I don't. Anyway,
this is going to be a tricky one for you. Who is your least favourite person from the F1 community?
Ooh. Ooh, do I fire shots here or what? This is like the first video I've ever done of this type, and I'm going to be the first one to pop a shot. Alright, who do I dislike? Genuinely dislike?
I mean, it's not necessarily generally dislike, but your sort of least favourite. Like, I mean, obviously your favourites are going to be Arava and Tom because you know them the most.
Or Cal, you mean?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I know myself pretty well, so...
Well, I would hope you are your favourite, you know.
Once again, it's the same thing again. I don't know because I only subscribe to those who I would watch or like. So,
A few moments later.
I wouldn't say. I want to say. I'm gonna say it. I wouldn't say dislike's not the right word. I just get annoyed sometimes. There were a few videos where I'd get annoyed at XMAG, for example.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't mind a bit of raging, a bit of loudness, but when it's just over the top, it can just like want me to click off a video sort of thing. So like on YouTube Championship, for example, sometimes.
Yeah.
If it was like constantly drilling, then I'd be like, yeah, just.
My comment section has just gone crazy right now.
But I wouldn't say dislike because the thing is, that's who he is, and that's what his channel's based on, and that's what he's known for. So it's just only when it goes like over the top sort of thing. Not even dislike, just like annoyance. But yeah, that's about it really. I don't like I said, I don't watch those who I dislike. So if I'm subscribed to you, it's probably because I've watched you or because I like you. So
that brings us on to our next question. Are you subscribed to all your YouTube friends?
I think so.
You think so? Even I swear Cal had like a second channel once. You subscribed to that one?
Yeah, on my second channel, yeah.
You actually are.
Yeah.
He doesn't even upload on his
There was
first.
a time when me and Cal made our second channels like a thing. We tried to upload some games, and I subscribed to Cal's second channel, Arav's second channel, I think Joe's second channel, a few second, just second channels basically. My second channels are subscribed to second channels. So yeah, I do have every last blade of grass covered.
Okay. Have you ever lied to your viewers?
Depends. I've scripted before.
I wasn't asking that, but I mean, if you're going to give away that juicy gossip, then that's fine.
Well, I think people know, but yeah, I think most different YouTubers have some point of scripted.
Confirmed.
I don't think it's a bad thing personally. Scripting, I think it just adds extra to it. I don't do it a lot. I've rarely done it. I mainly do scripting when something goes wrong. So it's happened before when my game's crashed on replay cams. So I've had to like cut around it, sort of thing, by scripting and saying something or making something up, sort of thing. It's normally just a fix up instead of a blatant storyline bender. So in terms of lying, no, I don't know.
Not even a case of you say a video is going to go up at a certain time and then it doesn't go up.
It depends if you class as lying or not. I mean, if I say I'm going to put a video up at 6, but then I happen to share my house with a younger brother and he decides to start playing games at 4:30 and I have to let him play for like an hour, so therefore it delays my video without knowing who's going to play the game. I don't know if you class that as lying or just life situation.
Because I do that a lot.
I don't know, it's like a broken promise. I don't know, I wouldn't really class it as lying, but yeah, I guess that's happened before. But like a straight up lie, no, I can't think of one, personally.
You're a good clean boy then, Tom. Last question. Are you bored of making videos yet?
Wow. Yes and no. It's like a constant. You go through peaks and troughs. You go through like a month where you're like, oh, really just not feeling it. But then you have a really good month and you're like, oh yeah, I'm buzzing off my tits. I want to keep going. Yeah, I think generally it just fluctuates a lot. So I don't really think. Yeah, yes and no. I can't really say yes or no. At the moment, since I've been uploading for like the last 3 weeks, I'm right into it. I'm really enjoying it. But before that, basically the whole of 2017, where I've had this off time, I didn't even think about it because it just wasn't on my mind. And it's something that I was just like, yeah, I can wait, sort of thing. So yeah, it just fluctuates. I think, and obviously even you yourself lately been experiencing a bit of a.
I think it's just because of you know, games died down now, waiting for the next game, and
the game only lasts so long. So.
Yeah, so that's why we're doing stuff like this, to keep it fresh, keep it new.
Yeah.
There
you go.
So that was it. That was the question. So hopefully, I think I'm going to say you passed today. You were very truthful. To be fair, you were more truthful than I thought you were going to be. For some of the questions, like you know, like anybody you'd unfollowed to or people you didn't like in the F1 community, I think you were quite truthful on those ones. To be fair, I wasn't expecting that. So I'm going to say you passed today, and you actually did yourself very well. So
yeah.
I mean, very truthful.
It goes back to the question of have you ever lied? No, I'm not one to. I'll just say it. I don't really hide it, sort of thing. Like I said, there's no one I dislike in the community. The only thing I can think of that's annoyed me is like what I said before about Matt. But I'm subscribed to him. Like I watch his videos, especially now he's with WTF1. Like the content's brilliant. So yeah, that's the only thing. It's sort of a tricky question to scope. Like with the who do you dislike on YouTube? If you're not sub to him, then it's probably for a reason. So there you go.
Yeah. Fair enough. Right. Yeah. So thank you very much for coming onto the channel. Thank you very much for doing this and, you know, expressing yourself and being open with me today. I'm going to be getting another F1 YouTuber on board next time, so leave it down in the comments below which YouTuber you would like to see, and I'll try and get them on board for the next episode. But thank you very much for watching. Subscribe to my channel, subscribe to Tom's channel as well. We also did a video over on Tom's channel, so go check that out. It will be down in the description. It's a very good video, and I definitely suggest you go and watch that. But don't forget to smash a like on this video, share the video with your friends, and I will see you next time. But until then, it's goodbye from me and Tom.